Hey everybody, Sean Mueller, I'm founder and CEO of iSpot.tv. If you've ever Googled an ad, a TV ad or a video ad, you've probably come across iSpot, and there's probably a good chance you've ended up on our website. So what iSpot does is we track all pay TV media, all national pay TV media in real time. That's every ad that airs on national TV in real time, and then we measure how consumers respond to each and every ad across digital channels, search, social, and online video. But before I tell you why we do all of this and what the big deal is, the guys at SPROCKIT wanted me to make sure you knew that we are a real company. I'm not even really sure what that means, but a little bit about iSpot. So we're actually celebrating our third birthday this week on April 16th. We're in Seattle and New York. We have 60 employees, and we're hiring 1 to 2 new employees a week at this point. And you can see some of our clients. We have advertisers and broadcasters as our primary client group. We've got lots and lots of brands that use our data, lots of big-time brands. And we also have a lot of broadcasters that use our data as well. And I'm going to show you exactly how broadcasters use our data. And you can see who some of our broadcaster clients are. So there's two sides to our platform. On one side, we track all pay TV media. And on the slide, you can see all the different things that we track. So our software catalogs every ad automatically and in real time, and basically tags information about the ad, and then tags the ad every time it airs, associates a media value to that airing, and it does all that at scale over 106 networks, 24/7 across multiple data centers. So all this data is running right now and being collected in real time. At the exact same time, we're also looking at how consumers are interacting with TV ads on the digital screen. So as everybody knows, people watch TV with this device in hand now. And so this device has become a very strong signal to inform what's going on TV. So we see consumers' activity on digital devices falling into 3 categories against the content they see on TV: search, social, and online video. And those 3 collectively add up to 1 billion interaction points a month. So we measure those earned interaction points. We connect them with the TV ads. We do all that in real time. And we use the digital data to essentially rate and inform the TV ads. How well are these creative performing? And on what networks and programs are most efficient at driving earned digital response. So how do networks use our data? There's a lot of uses, but 3 primary uses of our data is opportunistic ad sales, client pitches, and competitive benchmarking. And you'll notice a theme here. It all goes back to ad sales. How do we help a network extract more dollars out of their inventory, and how do we help them sell more ads? So I'm going to give you 3 use cases from the broadcaster side. The first example is what we like to call the opportunistic ad sales. So this is an example of one of our clients that was running NCAA-related programming, but was not actually hosting NCAA games. What they wanted to do is they wanted to know who was advertising in the NCAA tournament, and they didn't want to wait a week or 2 or 3 weeks or whatever it is for that data. They needed it that night. So on this dashboard, what you're looking at, we've got the first game of the NCAA tournament, and it shows you exactly who was buying ad inventory during the first game and exactly how much was being spent. So you see 167 different brands that purchased airtime on the first day. So this particular broadcaster was able to take that data along with data around which creatives perform the best. There we go. So these are the creatives that performed the best during the first day of the tournament. And all this data is in real time. They were able to take this data and turn it into immediate opportunistic ad sales for some programming they were running that was related to the NCAA. The second big use case is client pitches. And so we have a lot of broadcasters that love using our data in client pitches. And why? Because they come into these pitches armed with more data than the brand has. So in short, in this example, if let's say you were pitching a Subaru, so in this example, you pull up the data for Subaru for This looks like about a month's worth of data, and you can pull up to the last hour. So all this data is in real time, and it tells you exactly how much money has Subaru spent on how many networks during how many shows, and what type of earned digital activity they were able to drive, and which of their ad creatives did the best. So as you can see from this data, Subaru ads that have dogs in them perform really well. And you guys probably may have seen some of these ads. But you can literally pull up their entire media schedule and see exactly which creatives and which programs they're performing well in. And in a different view here, you can actually get a show rating of which shows do the best job at driving earned digital activity for Subaru ads. So lots of different ways to slice and dice the data. The other way that networks like to use our data is competitive benchmarking. So if you're a network and you've obviously have a lot of content in a lot of different genres, you might want to know how your content performs versus your competitors in the same genre. So we track all the shows that we track in 50 different genres. So in this example, we pulled drama and action for, I think, the last 2 weeks here. And you can literally get an episode by episode. You got The Walking Dead and Grey's Anatomy and several others here that have performed well for the ads, not for the show content, but for the ads that are running during the show. Another view you can take of the data is by industry. So if you're selling into the breakfast and cereal category, you can come in here and see, well, which networks do the best job at driving earned digital activity for advertisers in the breakfast and cereal category. And in this example, for this period of time, you've got AMC, TBS, Nick, and so forth. So there's a lot of different ways you can slice and dice the data. But at the end of the day, our entire data set and how we productize it is meant to help broadcasters increase ad sales. It's all meant to drive additional ad sales.